Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Shukesh. Today I will be doing a very important speed test in between these two very special smartphones. On my left hand I have the all new OnePlus 6. It's the 6GB RAM variant and the processor inside is Snapdragon 845 octa-core with Adreno 630 GPU, and the price is almost half of the smartphone I am holding on my right hand, which is Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. Now, US or Chinese versions of S9 Plus pack the same processor as OnePlus 6, but I have the Exynos variant of S9 Plus, and just to let you know, the RAM and storage are exactly same as OnePlus 6 I have here. To make the test fair, I have disabled all the add-on smart features. Both are updated to the latest version. The screen resolution of Samsung flagship is the default Full HD Plus, which is same as OnePlus 6. I am really curious to see what happens, so without any further ado, let's get started. Let's start with the boot test. Well, both were very close, though I think OnePlus 6 was slightly faster. Now let's turn on the devices. Well, the Samsung flagship is ready and OnePlus 6 is also not far behind. But definitely in this boot test, S9 Plus is the winner. Next, let's do a fingerprint scanner speed test. You have the scanners at the back of the devices. Well, as expected, OnePlus 6 responds much quicker than S9 Plus just because there is no animation. Oxygen OS is basically pure Android with some tweaks. Let's switch hands and try again. Samsung Experience UI is graphics intensive and also animation rich. That's why the sensor seems slightly slower. As you know, you can disable animation scales from developer options, but I really don't want to do that because the purpose of this speed test is to compare the real life scenario. Now, since these are the most powerful devices in the market, I will try 30 apps and games on these devices and also check the RAM management. Let's start with the dialer, and definitely OnePlus 6 was faster. Next we have the messaging applications, and once again OnePlus 6 wins. There we have Chrome browser, and as you can see OnePlus 6 loaded the page before S9 Plus. There we have the galleries, and well, this time they were very close, but maybe OnePlus 6 is marginally faster. In the camera as well, OnePlus 6 is the winner. So beyond doubt, this new OnePlus flagship is crazy fast. Now this time on the Play Store application, S9 Plus was quicker, so the score right now is Samsung flagship 1, OnePlus 6 5. Well, the Twitter app is also momentarily faster on OnePlus. Next we have Facebook, and once again OnePlus 6 is the winner. Well, it's getting really very interesting. Instagram opened faster on Samsung, so S9 Plus is at 2, OnePlus 6 is at 7. YouTube application also loaded quicker on the OnePlus flagship. Let's check this tips and tricks video I made, and I think this time it's a draw. Next we have some Photoshop apps. Let's start with Lightroom CC, and once again OnePlus 6 beats S9 Plus. Next app I will try is Photoshop Express. Once again OnePlus is the winner. Of course they are very close, but thanks to the stock UI and optimization by OnePlus, OnePlus 6 is fast, but this time S9 Plus is actually the faster one. Now let's check Adobe Sketch. Well, I really don't know what to say. There is a pop-up on OnePlus 6, so no score this time. The next application I have for you guys is Adobe Photoshop Fix, and once again it's very close, but I think OnePlus 6 was slightly faster. Next I want to try some shopping apps. Let's start with Flipkart, and S9 Plus is the winner, there is no doubt. There we have Paytm, and once again the Samsung flagship is faster than OnePlus 6. Next we have Amazon Shopping, and though they were very close, the banner loaded quicker on OnePlus, so the score goes to OnePlus 6. Prime Video is also momentarily faster on OnePlus, and next we have Prime Music, and it's definitely a draw. Let me tell you the score right now. S9 Plus is at 5 and OnePlus 6 is at 13, so huge difference. Now the CNET application is taking some time on OnePlus 6, so definitely Samsung flagship is the winner. Next we have Engadget, and it seems like a draw, but I think S9 Plus was actually slightly slower than OnePlus 6 in loading the banner image. So for system and third-party apps, let's check the score. OnePlus 6 is at 14 and S9 Plus is at 6. So definitely OnePlus beats S9 Plus black and blue. Now it's time for the gaming part, which is the most crucial part, of course. Let's see what happens. Well, OnePlus 6 started really great with a score. It's really amazing to see a 35,000 rupees smartphone beating a 65,000 rupees Samsung flagship just like that. Next we have 6 guns, and this time the Samsung flagship is snappier. So the score goes to S9 Plus. Next we have Temple Run 2. Very close, but OnePlus 6 is faster by few milliseconds. So score for OnePlus. The next game I have for you guys is Dead Trigger 2. And we have the winner, OnePlus 6 as usual. The next game I have for you, that is the Brothers in Arms 3, is a very graphics intensive game and it takes some time to load. Let's see what happens this time. There you go, once again OnePlus 6 is the easy winner. There is no chance S9 Plus can beat this new OnePlus flagship, it's just crazy fast. I have even set the resolution to FHD Plus on the Samsung flagship, still it cannot beat the OnePlus 6. Well, for this game Pokemon Go S9 Plus could beat OnePlus 6. Next we have Asphalt 8, and as you can see the app icon actually takes some time to respond. That's maybe the reason for S9 Plus's defeat. As you can see, OnePlus 6 loaded this heavy game quite easily. The last game we have here is Asphalt Extreme. And as usual OnePlus 6 is the easy winner. So the score is S9 Plus 2, OnePlus 6 6. Overall, including apps and games, S9 Plus 8 and OnePlus 6 20. So kudos to OnePlus for such a snappy device. If you want performance, no need to spend 60 or 70,000 rupees. Galaxy S9 Plus is of course not slow, it's neck to neck with OnePlus 6. The stock UI of OnePlus really helps, and as I mentioned before, I have the 6GB RAM variant of OnePlus 6, so you have the same RAM and storage. So let's quickly check the RAM management. I have opened 30 apps and games. Let's scroll to the first applications. I will start with the Chrome browser, and well, S9 Plus took some time, but still I think Chrome browser is in the RAM of both smartphones. Next we have here the Play Store, and both are in the RAM. One thing worth noticing, S9 Plus responds slightly slower than OnePlus 6. Next I want to check this Photoshop mix, and both are reloading. So looks like the RAM management is almost similar. Let's try few more apps before I conclude. There we have Facebook, and looks like S9 Plus is reloading. Let's see what happens for the Flipkart application, and it seems like both phones reloaded this application. Next, Prime Video, and both are still in the memory. There we have Engadget, and once again there is no issue. Let me now load the games to conclude, and as you can see, Subway Surfers is reloading on OnePlus 6 and it's still in the RAM of Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. There we have Dead Trigger 2, and once again it's reloading on OnePlus. So this is where the Samsung flagship excels. There is no doubt the RAM management of the Samsung device is much better than OnePlus 6. Let me try another game. There we have Asphalt 8, and as you can see it's starting from the beginning on the OnePlus 6. Throughout the video, OnePlus 6 was winning, but at the very last moment, Samsung flagship fights back, and in the RAM management, OnePlus 6 doesn't even stand a chance against the very premium Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. Let's conclude the video with Asphalt Extreme, and as expected, OnePlus 6 couldn't hold the game in the RAM, so S9 Plus is still a better smartphone. I mean, it may be slightly slower than OnePlus 6, but despite having the same amount of RAM, the RAM management is definitely better. Maybe the 8GB RAM variant of OnePlus 6 can compete with this S9 Plus. That's all for now guys, thanks a lot for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed this video a lot. Even I enjoyed it. OnePlus 6 is such an amazing device at this price point. I will upload a couple of more videos on these smartphones. Make sure you subscribe and also hit the bell icon. This is Shukesh signing off. Keep in touch.